Hi guys, welcome back. This is 2000 Game again, bringing another Lost Sword content. In this video, we're just gonna be doing a playthrough as per usual. We're gonna try finally have time to hopefully clear chapter 65 and then let's go over the new Stonehenge so that we can get more equipments for us to level up. So if you're enjoying the content in this channel, please do consider subscribing. If you like this long form content or if you have any questions, do put that down in the comment section down below and I'll try my best to answer your questions, okay? So let's just go in and let's go. Hopefully I don't get demonetized here, but like it is what it is. So currently right now, this is still my team, like the fire team with Lueria. So again, there's gonna be Galahad trying to like with the mage team, and then with the stacks of Lohengrin with attack speed, Lueria with the sustain, and Morgan Le Fay with the big damage there. Also with um cooldown reduction. Okay? So team formation. My kit is just like my kit. It's not really great. So triple crit damage. Like I know Black Chance, like I can change that, but like again, this one is crit with HP lines. This one triple crit damage. So herself attack, crit damage. It's not great lines, but like it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Triple crit damage. Hey, wait a minute. I might put this one on my other ones. Like we'll see. And then herself, I just got the Balasida for the freeze. I know she can also be put in the freeze team, but like again, Galahad is all over as long as you have the mage team, or she can even be put into your knights team because she has this ability that like she can buff your mage team. She's also a knight that can also partake in the buffs of Diane Kent. Okay, so HP just to make her tanky in a way. Cards, that's her card. That's Morgana's card. Lua's card. I just want to put in attack speed in a way. I just want to experiment on stuff. And awaken, T5, crit damage, attack, training. Did I complete my training here? So, T5, Kirishara. T5, Morgana Le Fay. Awaken Galahad. T5, Christina. Is she not complete yet? I'll complete her. Then get the buff. Get some attack buffs. You see, like fire complete, like I don't have too much. Oh, not enough fire stones. So I think that's good enough. And then Lueria. So this would be the best card for her, the Galahad card, because she has a shield every time on top of her casting her shield. And then that's the Aquarius. Attack, attack, attack. This one is the HP, 25%. Then HP, and then HP. So hopefully we go and we'll be able to like clear this. Hopefully. Chapter 65 after this, we're good after. So I think it's like you can use your now we have a fire team now, right? This is like pseudo fire team in a way because you have these two Karashara and Christina to get to that fire. And then if you have a freeze team on Merlin and what's the name again of that lady? I forgot her name. Oh, the story. What's her name again? If you have Yumi with Merlin, that's gonna be your freeze team with the Balisada on Galahad. Fire team, you already have Kirishara and Christina. On top of Loweria as a support, Galahad as a buff for your mage, and then Morgana Le Fay because like Morgana Le Fay is usable on any other team because of her cooldown reduction. Her utility is unmatched at the moment with she's the only one having that cooldown reduction on all of your teams. So that's why like they made a very good half anniversary character. So just imagine here. I got the skin, okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna be demonetized there, but please do follow, subscribe to the channel. Even though I'm demonetized, I'm doing my bestest to like, make content for you guys. So, so her ability, as you can see, reduce the remaining cooldown of the active skill by 8. seconds. That's your whole team. If I don't have a like, bro, the Belisada still okay, you know. Even like Galahad has utility as well, which is crazy. This would be up until 65-40, right? And also, like we were talking about, like some people do tend to. There's a game called Sword X Staff, which is okay. There's also Last Order as well coming in, but Last Order is a bit chibi-esque. So like it looks like Brown Dust 2. Like how I wish the assets of Brown Dust 2 and stuff Last Order is like this. You can see the assets itself. You know, you can see them moving around. This is what they've like. Can they just do this? This one. See? You can see them moving around. You can see the characters. Like as if you're playing an old school nostalgia kind of game, but it's new gen. See? Like I feel like if you played Valkyrie Profile, it feels like this. Okay? Like sometimes like people do tend to go to their safe place, you know, the nostalgia wherein you feel like you're at home in a way. That's why some games that I do really play gravitates with me, just like NTE. I remember like watching Get Backers, Gintama, doing odd jobs and all side jobs, which is really cool. The urban area is not boring. So just like this one as well, reminds me of Valkyrie Profile, CZN, and Reverse 1999. And Reverse 1999 reminds me of like, you know, a deck building. Like I played Magic when I was younger. I still have like more than 10 decks in my house in where do I live previously. And also like in CZN, I do remember having this like when I was in high school. We have a guild master. We did like D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, but like the guy is the one having this like script, and we have each and every other's notebook. And when we do this roll of the dice, we go to this stage, and we then he picks our scenario and what we will be getting. You know, even though he's talking to us without even a tangent of like, there's nothing there to hold on to, just like his words. And then you go to this area wherein you imagine yourself in that world. It's really cool. Like when you're younger, you imagine those stuff. Like it's a bit magical. It might be sounding nerdy, but like that's my jam in a way. Like watching anime, but like I still do play sports. I play basketball. Um, what else? I play badminton. So it's not just like watching anime. I like going outside. I like my parents do really. I'm really thankful with my parents that they're letting me whatever I am enjoying, and they're supporting it 100% as long as I bring good grades and I don't get into trouble. So it's okay. Like into animes, into sports, like it's a balance of everything else, into the culture, everything pop culture. Like I was like soaking it in. Okay, that's why sometimes when my son asks me, Dad, why do you know a lot about cars but you don't have a car? Like we have a car, but like it's not like, you know, expensive cars. How do you know about this? But like I told him, like, you learn about this. How do you know about this watches? You learn about this, son. Like it's interesting to you. You learn about it. You know, if you want to dabble it more, you then research about it, so that you like, you know, like I'm into the G-Shock culture when I was like younger. I have quite a lot of collection limited edition G-Shocks. At to this day, my son will be really really happy when he gets older. I'm gonna let him borrow my watches, you know. He's gonna have fun, and it's gonna fun. And then like, you know, into like I was able to get like, if you're a kid and if you're become an adult, so you have adult money but you're still like feeling like you're a kid. So that's why you can see everything here. I like nostalgia in a way. Like again, some people do go to the nostalgia to remember the good old days. Um, but I'm not really complaining that my life today is it's good as well. It's good as well. But like those kinds of things wherein you go back and you don't really need to worry about lots of stuff like paying the bills and whatnot. So you like when you're younger, like there's less responsibilities and more time to enjoy the things. That's like lots of things you can enjoy, more things. That's why I do suggest, like, if you are getting into that adulting stage, always stay love the kid inside you. Okay, love the kid inside you. Everybody needs a hobby. Okay, because like you don't want to be repetitive in the mundane things that like it's called, like, you know, you don't want to be repeating your 95 9 to 5 12-hour shifts. You don't have a hobby, you're gonna burn out. You need to have an outlet for that. It's either sports or either collecting. That's why people do tend to go to their escape. So like, you know, those kind of things. So I do really advocate for you to have a hobby. And then, or if you want to travel, if you just want to walk and do the sights, or do some like fresh air, or maybe drink some coffee, sit down in a park, lots of things, read a book. This is what like I advocate. Like, you don't want to punish yourself, like saying that, oh, I'm always working, I'm always tired, I'm always like this, I'm always like that. Like, you have a choice for an escape. Okay, that's why some people tend to be like, oh bro, touch some grass. Like, again, people can touch some grass, but like sometimes your outlet is not just touching grass. Sometimes you're making content. Sometimes you're playing with your figurines. Sometimes you're playing card games in the mall or whatnot. So like the hobbies are really really good to have, especially if you want to escape. So that's why, like hot take. Some people who are playing like like I do consider myself a gamer. You know, I played Final, like long time ago, played Final Fantasy, old school games. Like I played those stuff when I was younger. I have more time. Okay, but the thing is, currently what's happening in this scenario is some people do tend to put in their beliefs in the games that they're playing. Okay, like for example, what's going on with Snowbreak? Like, people just want to goon, people just want to appreciate like the culture, people just want to appreciate their waifus, but some people from the other side of the spectrum or the other fan base try to attack another like group. Like, I don't really need to, like, why can't we just live in peace? Okay, you do your own thing there, we're respecting you there, we're not complaining. People who's playing Snowbreak are not even complaining. They're telling it was like the people from Love and Deep Space. I'm not quite sure if it's true or not, but like, you know, like, stay on your lane. As long as we're not hurting anybody, as long as we're not committing a crime, then like, go ahead, like, enjoy the game. Enjoy the game for what it is. Okay, enjoy the game for what it is. If it's in your head canon that like, oh, this character should not be like this, it's on you. Okay, like, the author is the one making it. Like, it's up to you if you want to enjoy it as it is. If you want your head canon to be there, let it be in your head canon. But you can't be insisting that my head canon, you know, is what needs to be the one for that game itself. Like, it is what it is sometimes. Like, for example, I'm gonna give you an example. I've watched Death Note, right? So I wish Death Note could have stopped with L. Okay, but the problem is, if it stopped with L and Light is still at large, and then there's no closure for that Death Note, or maybe that's the end of Death Note. Maybe Kira will be the god of the new world, but no. So it took two detectives and then multiple Death Notes until Kira got apprehended, and like, unfortunately, he passed away. So like those kinds of, or maybe I wish they could have had a stalemate in a way. Like, it could have been a better ending, but it is what it is. That's the ending. Or in Attack on Titan, you know, those kinds of ending. It is what it is. Sometimes it is what it is. That's why some authors in the Japanese side of things do want their games to be an open-ended, no, like open-ended conclusion. In a way, there's no conclusion. It's open-ended. It's up to you to decide. Because the thing is, like, if they make an ending, then people are complaining. Now, if you don't make an ending, then it's up to you to decide. That's your head canon. Then that's up to you. What do you want to speculate on? But like, I feel like there should be a closure. Like, not always open ended. I feel like let the consequences of what you made be that consequence. You know, like, you're the author. Like, if people will be liking your content, then they'll will like it. Like, if like that's your headcanon for other people, then like, that's your headcanon. You don't want to impose that on the author itself. It's not really good. Okay, you can appreciate the art, but you cannot attack the author. You know, appreciate the art. Appreciate the art. That's just my thing. Like, I'm segueing to hobbies, to beliefs now. But like, I do like, just appreciate some people. Like, if you like this content, then play it. If you don't, then don't. Okay, I don't really. And then what's happening in the gacha space as well? People attacking everybody. Like, I feel like that should be not the case. I feel like if you're posting a video of you, if you have takes, right? Like, gamer takes, you can have that opinion. And then if ever some of like the other side of the things, they don't really agree with that, then make a video about it. pointing the critique on the content itself, not the person, okay? Point out the critique on the content, not the person, because we don't want ad hominems here. So people can agree to disagree on stuff and we can learn from each other. Sometimes we might not agree on stuff and it's okay. Okay, that's like, it's not like, oh, I'm always right, I'm always right. I'm gonna put that in you. You need to believe me. You need to change your opinion because I'm on the right. That's not how it goes, man. That's not how life goes. You cannot change everybody's opinion. You can respect each other's opinion and grow with it, or you can, like, for example, like if you have friends, right, and you have different views on stuff, you can still be friends, okay, and have different views. You know, the like those kind of things, like even like for example, in religion, like I'm going to religion, but like I'm not like really. So for example, I'm a Catholic. I have friends who are from other religions, but we still are friends. Do you get me? So like we can have our own beliefs on stuff and still be friends. Just like in regular banter, you can agree on disagree on opinions, but you can still grow and live with it. And even though I cannot sway you and that's your opinion, I still respect it. Okay? As long as your opinions are not hurting people. Okay? Or you're insinuating, like for example, insinuating violence, insinuating hate. That's a different kinds of perspective. There's lots of nuances in those kind of things. But if you're if you're a bit grown up, you will see those nuances. Okay? Like you tend to be the better man. I always be the better person, not getting into your feelings all the time. You need to be on this one critically. You don't want to be jumping into conclusions, because sometimes if you jump into conclusions, then mistakes are gonna be made. So it's hard to do. It's hard to do. It needs training. It needs a lot of things to go your way in a way, but like sometimes it doesn't go on your way. Okay, sometimes you can just accept it. My friend always told me, which is like he has a point, that like what you can change in life is what you can control. Okay, what you can control is you can change it, but like you cannot change what you cannot control. Like for example, the weather, you cannot change the weather. So for example, if you want to go out and the weather is gonna be rainy and you still want to go out, you cannot change the weather, so you need to adapt to it by like bring an umbrella. So those kind of things, like like go to that middle ground in a way. So like you cannot change what other people think of you, but like you can work on yourself so that people might think you on a different light. Okay, if the people, like if those persons would be thinking that, oh, I think that like this guy is a bad guy, but like it just looks like it. I just look like a bad guy. Maybe I could smile more. Maybe I'm not pleasing anybody, but like if a lot of people do tend to see what, like it might be what they're saying might be true. Like sometimes you need to like acknowledge some of your limitations as well. Maybe you can improve it, so that will make you grow as a person. So sometimes looking at criticisms, so productive criticisms of your friends or colleagues can improve you moving forward. Or sometimes if you feel like it's not really, it's not, I don't really want to please anybody, then it's all up to you. You can still stay the same. You can still grouch your way. You can still be grouchy. You can still be, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. And they can't really change you. They can only say what they want. Like, they can only say what they see. And then it's up to you if you want to change it. Or if you want to grow or improve yourself, then it's up to you to change it. So those kind of things, like lots of nuances. It's kind of hard growing up sometimes. Like if you're into that, like if you're an adult already, there's lots of nuances in life. It's not about the black and white. There's always a gray. There's always in the middle. Okay, there's always in the middle. It's not all about like For example, there was a point when I was telling my son, like, can you fix your things? Like I made it like to a general sense, which is I'm a bit like it's a bit my fault, but like again, we've done this one multiple times. It's like almost like a routine going into school and whatnot. So if I tell him fix your stuff, it's like encompassing everything from fixing his bag, fixing himself, dressing himself up, and everything else. So that's like fixing in general sense. I don't wanna tell my kid to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that. It's gonna be a bit like it's not. It's. I feel like it's not good telling a person do this one by one by one by one if you already had that routine for quite a long time. Okay, if you have the routine, you don't really need to tell them like do this, do that. Like for example, if you tell your kid growing up, like my dad, when I was growing up, my dad tells me before I go to school, be good at school. So he doesn't need to tell me what those are. I know what those are. Okay, those kind of things. So like it takes practice. Like uh, it takes practice. It takes nuance. That's why I'm teaching my kid that not everything is literal in a sense. So that's why everything I always tell him, if you read the book, it's not just like the rabbit and the hare. There's gonna be lessons inside of there. Like even in the Bible, there's lessons in the Bible as well. It's not just like Jesus making the bread, like more breads for the people in a way. Those kind of things. Like there's some nuances. It's not again black and white in this world. There's some bit of a grace and everything in between. So those kind of things that I want to like learning, teaching moments for my kid. So yeah, hopefully you're able to enjoy this short form video, short, long, pseudo video, whatever you want to call it. Like if you have any comments, if you can share, if you want to share your life experiences, you can share it down in the comment section below. And if you want to have like questions in the game itself, like please do. I'm happy enough to help you if ever I will be able to answer that question. So we're at stage 65-40. Time do flies if you're having fun, and I really do appreciate, like, just just appreciate the blessings, appreciate the blessings that you have. You're here because you made to a point, you made decisions, that's why you're there, or there would be sometimes you cannot control the situation, but maybe you can make it work by trying challenging yourself more in a way. So yeah, we're done at chapter 65. We're now at chapter 66, and now we're gonna go to Stonehenge now. We'll be able to complete stone, like, ooh, let's skip that one. We're now at 66, so let's go to and return. Finally, we'll be able to do chapter Stonehenge. What Stonehenge are we in now? So, Stonehenge. We're now at Stonehenge 13. So, going into 14. 14 would be chapter 71. So, this would be, oh, the OP Merlin's robe. Do like this one. Rampage bows and everything else. Okay. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Like and subscribe again. This is 2000 Gaming. Thank you guys for letting me be at 5K. Hopefully do support the channel. Keep supporting the channel, and hopefully in the future maybe we reach 10K. I think 10K would be my, like, maybe my ultimate goal. Like I'm not really into like a million subscribers and not like, but like 10K would be my ultimate goal for me, I feel. If it goes higher, then it's good, but like my ultimate goal is like 10K. I'm happy with the 10K. Because the thing is, before we start, like I started, it was 0. So, and then I made a video, because like I made a video every day for 365 days for King of Fighters All-Star, and then from 0 it went to 2,000, from 3,000, and then made more videos. That's why you see there's a lot of videos that I made in this channel, because I do enjoy putting out videos. If I'm inspired of making those videos, that's why I do like content creations. As a sense, you create content out of what you feel. Okay, that's what me sharing this one to you guys. It's either news, tips or tricks, just to talk to you guys. So those are the stuff, like just like it's kind of like a self. How do you say that? Uh, Self-expression in a way. So hopefully you guys like this video. Like and subscribe again. This is 2000 Gaming. Comment down below if you like this long form content. I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to clear chapter 66, but we will see. Okay, and that's it for me. This is again 2000 Gaming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.